Hey guys, Tech here with Gold Party LLC, and in this video we're going to be answering some more of your questions. So in this week's Ask Tech, we're going to answer 5 questions that were sent by you guys to me. The first question is from Susie, and her question is, how much of a percentage of spot price do you pay? This is a really good question, and this can vary depending on the circumstance. I like paying 50 to 75% of the spot. That way I've got a nice cushion of a profit margin, anywhere from 100 to 33%, that I'll be able to handle the fluctuations in the price of gold and cover my expenses with that kind of profit margin. What determines whether or not it's 50 or 75% is the circumstance of the event or the party. If it's a party that I have to pay out a host commission to and additional expenses, I'm going to pay less. I'll probably pay more towards 50%. But if it's a party that is costing me nothing and I have no other expenses outside of that host commission of 10%, let's say, I'll try to pay as much as I can, especially if they're family and friends, which happens quite often with us. So in terms of you guys, I would recommend anywhere on the low end 40%, on the high end 75%. And the lower the payout, the only thing that will justify that is your expenses and if there's less competition in your area. If there's nobody in your area, you can afford to pay a little bit less. Next question is from Linda. She asks, why do you recommend the GT3000 when it only tests up to 18 karat gold? What do you do about 24 karat? We went with the GT3000 because we had to buy a good number of these machines, and it's extremely rare that we get jewelry that's over 18 karat. Most bullion coins, for example, are 20, 22 karat because they need some sort of alloy in there to protect it from denting. So jewelry is extremely rare to be made in 24 karat or anything above 18 because the gold becomes so soft because it's so pure. It's so soft that it can be torn or it can break off of your body very easily and you could lose the jewelry. That's the biggest reason why jewelry itself made out of gold is made out of 12, 14, 18 carats. So that's harder, more durable, resistant to scratching. You get longer life out of it that way. So we went with the GT3000 because we thought it was the best economical choice for us. When we encounter items that are over 18 karat or appear to be that way, we test them to make sure that it's at the high reading on an 18 karat piece, and if it's stamped, we'll make an offer based on what we think is the best for that circumstance. I hope that answers your question. This question is from Jeff. He asks, how does a refiner profit when you cash in your gold? Well, the refiner profits by charging you a percentage. Let's say it's 5% refiner fee. He only makes a profit if within that 5% he can cover all of his costs for operating and then have money left over. Those costs for operating are chemicals, utility bills that he has to run the big furnaces and the smelters, his real estate costs, he probably rents the space, and he has employees. So he needs to cover all these things, and then when that's all done, what he has left over is his profit. So the only time a real refiner can make a good profit is when he's smelting massively large amounts of gold every single day. Because if he's not, then you can't operate a smelter and only charge 5% unless you're doing a lot of volume. So it's a volume business. The next question is from Jake. He asks, I found a better deal on the GT3000 gold tester from another website. Can you compete with this? To answer your question, Jake, we can't compete with the pricing on that tester solely. What we do is we recommend all of our products to go through Amazon. It's easier for us because we don't have to actually handle all the stuff and ship it to you guys. And it's also, I feel that it's better for you because we get to offer you guys the best pricing, which is usually found on Amazon. And if that specific item is not the best price, you can get a used item or you can surf around on Amazon and get something that's a little bit better in price. That's why we recommend it. But if you really find someone that sells the tester or any other item for a much better price than Amazon, I can't do anything about that. I would actually recommend that you purchase it from that other source because it's probably a really good price. One thing I can do, however, is fluctuate or give you guys a better price on the party pack or the recommended refiners list or the promotional bundle. If you guys see a gold tester from another source, you want to buy it, it's a little bit of a better price, but you want us to get the business, give me a call or send us an email and say, hey, Tech, I want to buy through you guys, I want to support your business, but they're offering a better price over here. What I'll do is I'll make like a package deal with the party pack and the tester, and I'll somehow find a way to make it so that you save money in the process. Hope that answers your question. The last question is from Lee and Belinda. How many invites should I send out to get at least 10 people to a gold party? This is a really good question. Whatever party you're having for any occasion, not everybody on the guest list will show up. I like to think that 30% of the people on the list won't be able to make it for whatever reason. So if you're looking to get 10 people to come to your party, why not invite 15? Just to be safe, you could even invite 20. That way you'll meet your 10 and have a few extra. I hope these questions have helped. If you guys have any questions that you'd like to ask, just send over an email, and I'll try to add them in on the next Ask Tech series. Once again, I'm Tech. Thanks for watching.